Growing up, being the young black woman that I am, I saw myself facing new conflictions every day, whether it was being black, being a woman, or just being a black woman with the will to learn in America. I have a newfound confidence that I didn't have when I was a child. I grew up black, but I had two different ethnicities. My mother's side of the family is from Haiti, Jacmel, and my dad's side is from Idaho. So I found myself split between two different cultures, and I tried to please both sides of my family, and it was very difficult. My mother's side of the family were immigrants, and they came to America for me and my cousins to get a better education. So I was always pressured into getting good grades and making the right decisions, not getting arrested and hanging out with the wrong crowd. And with my dad's side of my family, they always encouraged me to be happy. Like, they didn't necessarily care if I got straight A's as long as I was passing my classes and I was enjoying my childhood. So my parents split when I was about 6 years old, and I grew up with my mother, so I grew up with my Haitian family. So I had to continue on the route of getting good grades. And I became very aware that you had to have a somewhat decent education to be successful in the United States. So going to school, I found myself in the library a lot, studying. I always took AP classes, advanced everything, because I couldn't do the bare minimum. And being in the library, I read a lot of books. I tried to find what I wanted to do at a young age, because my family always wanted me to either be a lawyer or a doctor or a nurse. And when I told my mom that, hey, I want to be a teacher, it took a long time for her to accept that I was going to be making about $50,000 a year. So yeah, that was hard. But I decided that I'm going to teach history. I've studied years and years of history, from ancient times to post-classical to modern. I find myself most interested in modern because it relates to me the most. And I think I've been connected to it because I can see the trends that are happening now in current events and what have happened in the past. And I think that it's very important for a nation to prosper if the people who live in that nation can make those connections, if they're able to have civil discussions about what's going on, and as long as they're aware. I can say that a positive attribute of me is that I'm very driven. I never take no for an answer, and I like to know everything. So if I don't know it, I'll look it up and I'll know it. But yeah, so my favorite quote is that, well, it's a Haitian proverb, and it's "L'espoir fait vivre."